Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, welcome. For those we've been together, thank you for your subscriptions. So today we shall be talking about the strawberry market. The first thing that you need to ask yourself, who is your end consumer? Because most of the time that you find that we enter into business without really understanding who our target consumers are. You need to understand, yeah, am I producing this for export? Am I producing this for local service? Am I producing this for consumption? Once you understand the customer, once you understand who are you selling to, you begin to understand what kind of fruits they require, the amount of fruits they require, the quality, the quantity. That is how you will be able to, narrow down the market. It could be companies exporting these strawberries. They want their fruits in big quantities. So you will be producing your fruits, let's say, in tons or at least 1,000 kilograms or 500 kilograms so that you can be able to meet the exporters requirements. The other people that you can target are companies adding value to your strawberries. They could be making yogurt. They could be those people you doing bakeries. There are people in the country, so many of them across the globe, that do pastry. And these people, they decorate their cakes with strawberries. I don't know how many times you go over the internet and you do not find a cake with a strawberry. You can see like Black Forest cupcakes decorated with strawberries for breakfast, for salad, in yogurt. You will also see strawberries there for cocktails. So guys, the market is already waiting for you. Now the problem is, how are you going to approach this market? How are you going to approach these customers? For example, in Kenya, there are big hotels like Villa Rosa, Kempinski. There is Hilton Hotel. There is also these tourist companies. You can do your own research. Go to their pages. Look at what fruits do they offer. Do they give strawberries to their clients? If so, visit those offices. Go and talk to them. As much as we want to make profit, we want to satisfy the customer. And how can we satisfy the customer if we do not know what we are giving? So the first thing that you can do free samples. The moment that you're going to visit these companies, go with a sample. So use your samples. Ask them, would you really consider me? I will have this kind of pricing strategy. I have this kind of discount. I can do free deliveries, or we can negotiate on the delivery price and then see, will these people work with you? You never know. Maybe they are there waiting for you to just take the strawberries and then you will be having a market. If you're producing maybe 100 kilograms in 2 weeks or maybe twice a week, you can target your local market, the people around you. I'm sure there are families that this family has the capability of buying my strawberries. This family has kids. Kids will always love sweet things. Instead of this parent going out to the market to do all the shopping, just go to them. Ask them, I have this sample. You need to emphasize on giving free samples, especially when you're looking for the market. I see so many people on Facebook targeting the wrong market, targeting the wrong people. The internet is very good and it is very wide and it can bring you sales very quickly. However, you have to target the right people. For example, you are targeting the groups of people growing strawberries. Honestly, how will you find a market from people who are growing strawberries? They could be having the market, yes, but the market is very limited because it is limited to what they cannot provide. They have already provided the consumer with the product. So if they cannot satisfy the market, that is the only time they will consider you. Target groups for people who are consuming the product. In this case, the person who are exporting, the companies of adding value to our strawberries, and the people doing bakeries. Let them understand the qualities of your strawberries. And still, you do not have to wait for them to find you in your farm, because most farmers, we wait for customers to come for us, whereas we should be going to them. Remember, this is a market that you're trying to create. You reach out as much as you can. Go to those families. Stop waiting for customers to find you in your homes, in your farms. Go and find the customers yourselves. Make that extra move. Show them your interest of your products. Show them the quality of your products. And I'm sure you will be selling in a in the next few months or in a lifetime, depending on the number of strawberries that you have. You can also decide to go to people's businesses. For example, these people operating beauty salons, the people operating the beauty salons, they hardly get time to get out of their workplaces because she has to serve at least 3 to 4 or 5 customers so that the business can be profitable. So the moment that you make it easier for them to get these fruits already in good quality, in good quantity, you are making a market out of yourself. Make that extra move. Have that extra thinking, like, how can I achieve to the end consumer? This person operating this beauty business does not have the time to go and look for food or fruits out there. He could be having the time by sending somebody else. But how can you make it easier for them? Give them convenience. Provide the strawberries at their workplaces. Let them taste them. Let them taste them for free. Give free samples for the first time. And then the rest of the periods, they are going to buy from you. Even if you do not get all of the stores that you meet, at least 2 or 3 people will agree to buy from you. And from that, you have already created a market that you didn't have before. Apart from the beauty salons, pregnant and nursing mothers. These mothers need to eat nutritious foods. Your strawberries already has a nutrition. Provide these strawberries to them. Go to their homes. Call them. There are so many groups, uniting these kind of women together. Market to these people. Tell them what you are offering. Go to them to their homes. Ask them, would you buy for me? You can decide to do a value addition. You can do chocolate, strawberries. You can do strawberry roll. You can even learn a course. I mean, businesses create opportunities. You already have strawberries. They are surplus already. You do not know where to take them. You can decide, let me do a course for doing pastry, and then you have a product to use. You add your strawberries to your pastry, and then you start selling bakery and strawberries. One more person that you have to inquire or you have to go and try the market, it is the seasonal events. For example, there is a wedding, you go to that place, try selling to those people. There will never be a time that you will take your fruits if they are of good quality, if they are of good sizes, and then you lack a customer. Just go to those places, make that extra move, give yourself that extra force. Guys, you cannot be successful and comfortable at the same time. That is just not, that doesn't happen. Not unless you are born a millionaire. You cannot be successful and comfortable at the same time. You have to ditch comfort for you to be successful. You have to chase you have to chase that success. By chasing that success is chasing that consumer. Go to them, ask them, will you buy my products? I have this. Go to those churches. When the service is over, have your strawberries displayed there. I'm sure you 3 Sundays. And then the fourth one, people have already gotten accustomed to you. They will be calling you, Mary, I already have these strawberries. How many panels do you have today? I have this order. Can you bring me this number of panels? And guys, you will have created a market for yourself. Stop waiting for consumers to find you in your places of work, in your farms. Go find your customers. For those new people, willing to engage in this business, you can do the other way around. Instead of producing and then going to look for consumers first. Go to those hotels, ask them, what kind of strawberries do you use? Do you even have strawberries in your hotels? For example, that company could not be could not be buying strawberries at the moment, but the moment that you go and introducing that custom to them, I'm sure they have families, they will want to take from you. Like, guys, the only way to beating the strawberry market, it is making that extra move, going to meet your consumers, getting to understand what do they want. Do they want strawberries that are not ripe? Do they want strawberries that are pre-ripe? Do they want the extreme ripe strawberries for those who are making jams and juices? Stop waiting for consumers in the farm. They will not find you. If they do, they must be in need. Either that person wants to learn more about strawberries for them to go and grow for themselves, or they just are curious. But unless they have a need, they will not come to your farm. So it is for you to go and meet them. Make that extra move. Make that extra, you know, be uncomfortable for a little bit and you're going to see your fruits. I'm sure it will be for the first few months. If it is going to be more than 2 months, guys, I'm sure you're not doing good. But if you just take 2 months, useme, this is my distribution period. I am going to target my exporters, companies adding value to the strawberries. I am going to target people making bakeries, making cakes, making biscuits, making all of these things, hotels. I am going to target everyone that you can think of, even that mama boga in your area. Target them, ask them, can you buy from me? Strawberry selling with you. Can we collaborate? Have a network, plus network with other farmers. Ask them, do you have surplus for your market? But that should not be your first priority, because remember, this farmer is also looking for a market and they want to produce profitably, so they are looking on a way to satisfy the customers themselves. So first of all, just go out there. Think about the thing that can apply for you. It could be those exporters who wants you to be accredited by an organization that certifies you that you're doing these things organically. Ask yourself, what does the consumer want? Who is my consumer? That is the only takeaway point that I would like you to take today. If you know who your end consumer is, you will be able to understand the kind of strawberries they want, the time they need them, and the place they need them. And you will be able to provide these needs according to their needs, such that you will be satisfying the need that they already have. And make sure that your price is realistic when you're visiting these consumers, because you could be selling the strawberries at 200 shillings. Surely they can get the market at the market price for 150, 130, and sometimes even 100 shillings. So when you're targeting your consumers, make sure you consider the price, the quality, and the quantity of your products. So for the farmers who are having, low production crops, you can also target people who are you can also do value addition for yourself. For example, you can add strawberries, you can add chocolate to your strawberries. You can also make ice creams, or even target the people making ice cream, because you do not have the resources to make ice cream. So you target the people making ice cream. Get to know where they get these strawberries from. Ask them around, can they buy from you? Can they purchase your product? Let them, have a moment of interaction with the people that you're targeting. Have a moment of understanding, what do my consumers want? How can I approach this market? How can I reach this market? And then with this, you will be able to target the right people. You will be able to target them with the things that they need, because everything about marketing is just about satisfying the customer. The customer needs large berries. The customer needs clean berries. The customer needs quality berries. The customer needs healthy berries. The moment you fulfill all of these requirements, I'm telling you, if the customer is having another supplier who is not meeting these needs, you will get that customer in the minute that you visit their homes, companies, the minute that you talk to them. So the takeaway points: you have to get extra with your marketing strategies. You do not have to wait for the consumers to find you in the farm. They are not going to come. After all, it is you who needs them. They do not need you. They can get the strawberries from the market, from the groceries near them. In fact, you can also make the groceries near you a target market. Most of the groceries that we find around, they sell oranges, they sell bananas, they sell kales, they sell all of these vegetables. But you will find very few people selling strawberries. Why don't you try with them? You can even give them for free. Just tell them, you sell. Whatever you shall sell, you shall give it to me. And if it is a profitable or something that you can be doing, we can see what kind of a pricing strategy we can have together. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section, who are your consumers at the moment. Remember to subscribe. Let us keep engaging. Let us learn more about strawberries. And until next time, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for giving me the support. Thank you for the inspiration messages that you always give me. See you guys. Bye.